Hi team, I'm Sid.
And I'm Mackie.
For the past 6 years, we've been racing mountain bikes professionally.
And living out of our van.
On this channel, we're sharing those adventures with you.
All of them.
So hit subscribe and join the team.
We've partnered with Competitive Cyclist to bring you this video. Many of the products that we installed in our new workshop, like the Feedback Sports Velo hinges and wall posts, are available on Competitive Cyclist. Follow the link in the description and use the code SIDMACKY15 for 15% off your first order. Some exclusions apply.
2 months ago, COVID-19 interrupted our race season, so we returned home to New Mexico with a different sort of project in mind: renovate our backyard shed. This shed had been a problem for a few years. It was way too full. It was nearly impossible to get our bikes in and out. Oh, and we had a massive rodent problem.
It's kind of cute, look at him.
I know, I mean, we can't start...
He's actually really cute.
We can't start thinking this way, though.
I know, he's cute though. The little ears. The first step was to take everything out, to see what we were working with so we could make a plan. Is it bringing you joy?
Yeah, this brings me joy. I found a 160mm rotor.
Yeah, keep it.
In general, emptying the shed out is going to give us such a better idea of the space that we actually have to work with and how we can expand that space to make it what we're hoping for.
We knew we wanted more space, so we decided to expand the front wall out to the edge of the concrete. Giving us approximately 60 more square feet. To do this, we had to extend the roof line and nail new supports into the concrete. Unsuccessful. All right, we have a new method, guys. The YouTube video saved us. So you drill a hole, and then you drill it into the concrete, and then you put 2 nails in. We're saved by YouTube. Luckily, we had helpers for this stage. There's my dad, he's helping. Jim has actually done this before, you guys can tell.
It's a bunch of pencils. 2
Next up, we added skylights to our roof and built out our exterior wall.
I'd like to stay a while. Do you remember what I said last time we met?
The trickiest part was reinstalling the heavy, cumbersome sliding wooden door.
Closer now. I'd like to be as close to you.
Once the exterior was completed, we began to work on running the electricity. After years of digging around in the shed with a flashlight, we were pretty excited to have lights and went a bit overboard by putting outlets in every single corner.
Before we started to work on the interior, we took a few measures to mitigate our mouse problem, plugging all the holes with steel wool and construction foam.
The first step of personalizing our space was the workbench, which we created from this old door.
Whoa.
If I could stop the time, I sure would. In this moment, I really wish I could.
So now we're gonna leave it for another couple days.
We went through many permutations when deciding how to set up the interior, but eventually decided to hang bikes against 2 walls, maximizing the amount of bikes that were available at any one time. This is very exciting. I think we've arrived at something that works. We'll have 5 here, which will be really easy to pull out because they'll have a ton of space to move back and forth like this. These are a little bit harder to get in and out, but they look really nice like that. So that's 5. That's 5. That's 10 total. And then we're gonna have 2 spots here for road bikes. We used Feedback Sports Velo hinges so that the bikes would hang at an angle and give us more floor space.
Things are looking so good. Now we are on to well, okay, we still have some big things to do, but we got distracted by one of these Velo wall posts, so we're gonna potentially put one up.
We're thinking if we had one of these mounted like this, it could be up most of the time, but you just went on a ride and you knew you needed to work on your bike later, you could just, instead of hanging it on a hook, you could just plop it out like this. If we're working on 2 bikes at once, we could do simple tasks on this and then have, the other bike on the stand.
True.
We installed our workbench in the corner with the best natural light, put in some rubber flooring, and hung our Feedback Sports tools on the pegboard for easy accessibility.
Oh yeah, nice.
We also installed workbench-specific lighting and more outlets for charging devices.
Are you even from New Mexico if you have normal light switch covers?
That's a great question. I think that does it. So I'm gonna go out and flip the breaker on.
All right.
If anything explodes, yell really loud, and I'll turn it back off.
Cool. Anything blow up? Everything exploded! Just kidding! Okay. One of our goals with this build was to have an accessible functional space, so we installed some additional Velo wall posts for wheels and quick repair jobs when we didn't want to pull out our work stand. Yeah, I think that'll be super nice.
This is an important part. We're trying to figure out how to set up right over here as our helmet and shoes and glasses and that kind of stuff area.
Shoe rack.
Ah.
It's actually a tool rack, but I think it's gonna be a pretty good shoe rack. And it'll keep them more flush against the wall, which is kind of nice. And then we've got the helmet door hooks. A couple more details going in today. Air compressor mount. Very excited. Baby air compressor.
Ooh, that fits nice.
If you want a full tour of the completed workshop, watch this video next. And if you want more details on each of the specific parts of this build out, check out this playlist.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to be more awesome.